Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for episode 3 and the adventures we're going to have. So we're going to get rid of our old gear and the stuff that we don't quite need anymore. And we're going to put on our new gear. We got a great helmet, Aqua Affinity, great breastplate, or I guess chest plate in this game. Okay leggings, and some pretty great boots where I added another feather falling book. So we got feather falling and depth strider, which should be incredible. Put together this pickaxe, again, not great, but the silk touch will have to do for us. Wonderful sword, axe, and then we're gonna leave everything else behind. We don't need the fortune one for now. And I think we are good to go. Also, wonderful bow here. We got power 3, flame punch, and a breaking. Gotta love that. And we'll keep this around just in case for later. I don't think we'll need shears, but this bow will be great. And let's keep a boat just in case, because I know the nether sometimes can be quite the pain. So I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's anything else. I think we can... I will actually bring... We will bring the rest of the shovel, just because if we need to get a bunch of soul sand, we can get it with the shovel here. But with that, we're going to head off to the nether in search of a wonderful fortress, actually exploring the nether for once, and hope that we don't die with all of our wonderful, wonderful tools. So, as you know, I have been in here, and I've gotten a little bit of the quartz and glowstone, but that is about it. I don't know too much beyond these little pathways here of how far we got. So, I've made it this far where we were getting... what was I getting over here? I don't think it was nether quartz, because that's all around. What? They have spears now? The more you know. That is crazy. Wow, that is actually wild. I don't even... Oh, that is quick. Oh my word, I forgot how quick diamonds stuff is comparatively to iron. Yeah, I don't remember what we were getting over here. We were getting something. I don't know if it was soul sand. That's what it was. So we need to go around and explore and find ourselves a fortress of some sorts. Or we could start with the bastion. I wouldn't complain. One of the two is something that we need. So I'll get to exploring, and I'll let you know once we found something. Oh! Oh! Oh my word! We just found our first bit of ancient debris on accident. Oh, I love that. It is only one, but wow. Got to love that. Literally just trying to find a way out of this terrible wasteland and accidentally came across that. So that's incredible. Also, we are chewing through this pickaxe like no tomorrow, so we're gonna need to not keep digging forever. But I'll get yep, like that, for the reasons like that. Anyways, I'll get back to you guys if anything else exciting happens. But wow, that was a great little happy little accident. And with that, we got our wonderful achievement. Not that we're achievement hunting today, but it's a great thing to have along the way. But man, it is slow coming. Obviously, soul sand. But not much that we're finding. I just put on the gold helmet just because we were coming across some piglins. But man, it is tough trying to find anything here that is remotely hospitable. And obviously, they're not very hospitable, but we're slowly really making our way away, far away from our nether portal, which is a little worrisome because I totally forgot to check coordinates for where exactly our nether portal was, but it's okay. We'll figure it out eventually, and while we're here, we can collect some great resources. Actually, that's a hoe, isn't it? That's a shame. All right, well, anyways, we'll collect some good resources here and hopefully find what we're looking for along the way. We have found our first dried gas. That is not necessarily why we came, not at all why we came, but that'll be a nice kind of addition to have for us for sure. And soon after, like we just found it there is our first fortress. We'd love to see it. Obviously, not necessarily all good, because that means we actually have to go in and fight all of the people, but somehow this is a fortress. I'm guessing we're over a fortress or something like that here. That's interesting though. Well, Anyways, let's get in here. Let's kill some blazes, because that is what we need. Oh my goodness, I forgot how much I hate fighting blaze. Oh, I really should have brought gold and gotten like fire res from trading, because wow, this is okay. That was tragic. Woo! All right, here we go. And in we go to the terrible fortress. And let's try to find the ghasts. Oh, I mean the blazes, Mother Teresa. Oh man, not a big fan of those guys, not at all. And we found a wonderful smithing template. What does that actually do for us? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. At least not at this point. As of now, it's just a fun little thing that we can have, because why not? And we got our first wither skull. Got to love that. That is something we would love to see, and we'll hopefully get more of very soon. And might as well take those since we have them. And with that, we have made it back to the portal. I actually had to go back through the footage to find out where in the world it was, but it worked out. Also, tried to do a water bucket clutch in the nether. That's cool, but thank goodness for feather falling, because I just obviously hit the ground pretty hard. But our haul coming back is pretty decent. We came back with 3 wither skulls. I basically just told myself I would not leave until I got 3 of them. And then 27 blaze rods and 31 levels, which I must say is pretty great, because it now means that we can also, we need to figure this out. This means we can enchant more items now. So let me organize everything up here, and we'll get back to it. So since we're here, and might as well put this to good use, we are going to make ourselves a wither. Now, the first time we fight it, this is gonna feel a little cheesy, but okay, this is not a fight you want to take, but all right. Just because we just want the Nether Star, we're not trying to do something heroic here. So let me dig all the way down. I should have brought torches, because I saw how dark it was. Like, I know it's dark for me, but man, it is super dark for you guys too. So let's actually grab some torches, and then I'll set it up down there. All right, this is to hoping that this is not too big, or sorry, too short of a tunnel. I don't think it should be, but you know, who knows? So we're just going to do the very cheap thing, stand back in a kind of a long tunnel, and the second his health is up, you're going to shoot him till he's half, and then you finish him off with whatever melee you've got. So let's go here. Woo, that's loud. Woo, he is cutting his way through to the end. We gotta do this quick. And there we go. Woo, that was loud. And we found some gold along the way. Not gonna complain about that. Some wonderful materials as well. You know, this might not be a bad way to strip mine. Honestly, in the future, this actually would be a very fun little video to try, is how well can we do strip mining with a wither. But obviously we need a wither skeleton farm for that. But not too shabby with what we've gotten. And let's smelt all this up and get ready to go to the end. I did not collect the ender pearls like I was hoping to do, so we could go to the end right away. I got a little distracted because I realized I was out here, I was looking for a bunch of endermen, couldn't find them, and I went on a mining trip to see if I could find them, got a bunch of stuff, which is great. I mean, this is a little bit of it, but I've left all of the fun stuff here. Well, I guess except for iron and copper. But the reason I'm leaving this here is so that, I guess also gold, is so when we get mending, we can repair all the stuff back, because wow, this pickaxe is almost gone. The reason is I've been doing work down here. So I've been expanding this so we have more slots for glass, terracotta, concrete. We'll figure that whole thing out. I'll need to... Ooh, that doesn't work. I'll need to get this whole thing figured out eventually. however this works. And then the woods and all this stuff, which has been great. I mean, don't get me wrong, but that's not it. Obviously, these have been going on, but the most fun I've been having is down here. So one, I've just upgraded this a little bit, so now we have infinite water source just right here in the corner if we ever need it. And then we have 2 farms here. So the first one is the least exciting and just the most straightforward. It's a wonderful cactus farm. Again, it's not the world's most efficient, but I made the water go in such a way that they will never get stuck. But sometimes they will break. That's okay though. But right now it's coming along, and this will be, I think, enough for us to use over the season, my goodness, series. But we'll see. Maybe I'll expand this out to a few more levels or a few further out. We'll see. And then this side is very fun. So here, let me actually just. This is a wonderful pumpkin and melon farm, which we get our pumpkins and our melons right here. And man, this took forever. This is the inner workings of all of this. So this is the floor. That's not important. Floor from above. But we've got these dropper elevators going all the way up to fill these wonderful barrels up so that we have extra storage in case we happen to AFK for a long time. But this was quite the feat. It's going to be very hard to see actually because I forgot I closed all of this up. So you can see here it's just a very standard farm for the melons and pumpkins. And then down here, I've just got the wonderful... Is it broken? No, it can't be. Oh, there it is. The wonderful minecart picking everything up. And then it comes up here to the... to the unloader, where it unloads the stuff, comes through here, goes through these 2 item filters, in which this auto crafter is crafting the melon slices into melons. And then it's putting them up here. So we'll have a bunch of inventory for when we get more melons. And then this was just more straightforward. This is just directly down for the pumpkins. And then the pumpkins go up this elevator. It was a little tough, though, fitting all of this in. I knew I wasn't going to really see this ever, but still, fitting this in with that over there and with the lineup that I wanted, it was a little bit of a pain to get both of these in because I couldn't go that way, those 3 blocks, because of all of this stuff here. And if I was to take away this corner, it would not be as efficient. Again, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. It would have looked a little nicer, but I thought, you know what? I'd rather have a little more efficient, especially since we're not going to see it. But this is the first time I've used the auto crafter. Little bit of rough. I tried to just pull directly out of it. Did not work. So we're just having a spit into this hopper, and it seems to be working pretty well. And this kind of dictates the fact that it has to be completely full to make an actual melon. And then that just comes up here to the hopper elevator up to the top, or dropper elevator. And then we get our wonderful melons and our pumpkins automatically already sorted into these little areas. And then, yeah, so those are the bigger things that I've been working on recently. So that has been taking up my time, which we've gotten the levels quite a bit up. We got ourselves a hoe, and this will be great because we now have the mod here where it will automatically replant if you till the ground with a hoe, which, oh my word, that is just so much nicer than what we were doing. We will, oopsie, not there. We will never need to use this realistically again, just because we have so many stinking bones from, whoo, I don't have my shield on me, from below, but there we go. But if we ever did need more, did need more bones, you know what? Hate to waste it. If we ever did need more, we could, always get some more. And then we can just pop them right back into here. So, things have been going good for the most part. I do need to expand this so we can fit our food groups and stuff like that, because right now I have just all like the food stuff here, random stuff I don't know where to put, and unstackable items, and rare stuff like lodestones and armor trims and things like that. I've cleaned this up mostly. This is still a little rough. And then up here, oh, so we can have this down as well. Up here, this is kind of just the stuff, extra stuff. So I got the dried gas up here, made the harness and the lead, so we'll deal with that once we actually find snow, hopefully soon. And got some wonderful soul speed boots, my goodness, from trading. But man, it was brutal. I went through 2 stacks of gold and got nothing basically. So that was no fun at all. But you know, it is what it is. So now I'm gonna get these ender pearls and we're going to actually, why am I getting to bed? We're gonna get these ender pearls, and then we will get off to the end. We have done it. We have our eyes of ender that we'll need to get there, and then we've got some more along the way in case we need them. I dearly hope we don't need 13 eyes of ender. That would be very sad. But I'm going to get into a little bit more of an open place, and we are going to start our adventure. Oh, hello there, good sir. You are not invited on this trip. So sorry. So sorry. That is very awkward. And I don't want to do it next to that, but we're just going to hope it doesn't go down there. And we are off for the races. And now, since we're getting a little bit closer, we're going to see more of these houses. So I have played with this mod installed in a previous kind of playthrough I did on my own. So I know there can be some stuff. Usually, though, yeah, like certain... Oh, take that. Certain houses can have certain things. So this is a little bit of like a tavern, I guess. So it mainly just has a bunch of food in here. Yeah, bunch of food. I'm trying to think, like, I would love sweet berries in the long run. So maybe actually I'll grab some of the things that I want to... I know I'll want to use in the long run. I think I already have beetroot and potatoes and cocoa beans. So I think that's fine. So let's go through this and let's see if we can find anything of value to us. There's also normal eggs, which is interesting. I wonder if they would do normal chickens. I guess we'll find out. All right, let's keep looking. There's a lot of stuff in here that could be really great, like candles and things like that. But we're just going to keep on moving and see if we can find anything here before we continue on our journey. All right, without going through every single thing on the outside, I think it's going to be worthwhile to look through the castle as, oh my, this is heavily overgrown. My good sirs, let me assist you in your wonderful management of your property. So sorry that you had to deal with that. That must have been really tough for you. Oh, like this. Now we actually don't need any of this. I'll take the arrows just in case, but don't actually need any of that. That's funny. It is funny going and finding these places very late in the game. Ooh, this is stuff we do want though. It is funny though, coming pretty late in the game when a lot of this stuff just does not mean nearly as much as it did early in the game. I remember starting a series or starting a survival world when I had this installed, and I found this within the first, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes of playing, and wow, it was a game changer. I felt like I had so much that I could just take from the get-go, and it was just an incredible thing. And now it's like, oh, great. Spider eyes, cobwebs, but, you know, we'll take it. We'll take the things that we feel like are going to be worthwhile, which I honestly don't feel like it's going to be much, but it's okay. Let's just put everything away for now. And I don't know where that went. That's fine. And let's keep on going. Keep on looting this place up. And what is this? This, obviously ruins of something, so... But some military thing, it looks like an old abandoned fort. I wonder if there is any villagers here? Hello? Anyone home? There is an iron golem, so that does make me tend to think there should be some villagers around here, which then means I hope there is loot around here, though I could be sorely mistaken. Ah, there is a villager, and there is, oopsie, not there. There is loot. Wow, that sucks. Okay. This is just terrible stuff. Actually, we will definitely take the amethysts. I'm definitely gonna need those for tinted glass later on. We'll see when. Ow. Again. But no, not too bad for coming across something that's basically free for us. We are getting close. The eye has turned around, which means it is in this mountain somewhere, deep in these caves. Which is, it's okay for us. I think the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to go back here to this cave entrance I just saw and drop down there and see if we can find it, because, yeah, it's somewhere in this direction. I don't want to just go digging in the ground aimlessly after a long time. So can we make that jump? I don't know if we can. Yeah, we definitely can't. Woo! But we can make that jump. Yeah, it is somewhere deep within these caves. So we are going to go on a little adventure. If I see iron on the way... Oh, Mother Teresa. If we see iron on the way, might as well take some. Take some for the trip home. Or, whatever. So, when I say my calculations were off, they were, it's shocking how off they were. I was like a couple hundred blocks off, I think, because I am, I don't know, probably at least 150 blocks away from where we were searching, back kind of in an opposite direction. So I think I should have been checking a lot more consistently, but I broke the last one. So basically I have to make sure that there is at least 2 Eyes of Ender in this portal. If not, we're cooked. And also, hopefully it's actually here. This is just the first time it's actually gone down, not side to side. So I'm just digging down, hoping to find bricks. And oh my word, that was brutal. This, I don't think you guys understand how long this was. This is, oh, hello there, good sir. This was brutal to say the least. But we're here. We just need to find the end room. And preferably, hopefully this has a library as well. That would be very nice for us. And hey, there's the end room. That was quick. Gotta love that. Got to love that. Just kill the silverfish off. And moment of truth. Please have at least 2. Are you kidding me? No way. We are a single one short. Oh my word. All right. Well, first of all, let's take a screenshot. Make sure we got that picture in there. Oh my word. That's actually so frustrating. And then hope that somewhere here, somewhere they have at least 1 ender pearl. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my mind. This is just ridiculous. No way. No way. You're telling me... Okay, first of all, a lot of random stuff here. We dug down here, all the way down, and went this way, when if we walked 3 steps, we would have found some gold, which, okay, whatever. But also, the library's here? I am beyond disappointed with myself. It's new again. All right, well, let's... I don't know if they have... I don't think they have any ender pearls here, but, you know, it's worth checking some stuff. Armor trims, always will appreciate. I have actually never used an armor trim in my life, but I've seen people kind of utilize them. They look pretty dang cool. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to have some really cool armor and stuff like that. Also, are you telling me there's only 2 chests in this whole thing? Aren't there supposed to be like 4? I don't know. I could be remembering wrong. Actually, I probably am remembering wrong. But, wow. And a lot of books. Books galore. I might come back here and snag some of these books. But just want to make sure that's the only thing. It's just that one. Yep. Well. Oh, that's so annoying. That means we're going to have to go leave. And find a way. I'm gonna just do this so that we can pour water down at the bottom. Find a way to get ourselves another ender pearl. So, whew, I'll be back once we do it. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. All right, we are good to go. Let us book it out of here and get to the end while we still can. Because, my goodness, this has been more frustrating a lot longer than it should have been. As you can see, I also started on a little, like, shack while I was waiting during the day. So it's be a little, like, fishing shack. We'll see what we do in the end of the day. But let's, I think we can just do this and hope it doesn't all spill out and we don't drown in time. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Beautiful. And off to find the portal again, wherever this is. Thought it was down this way, but we'll see. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Over here. All right. Wow. With that, we finally, my goodness, finally, in every sense of it, have made it. Here's our 11 eyes. Oh, yes. Okay. What do we not need? A lot of stuff, but stuff that I want to take back immediately, I'm not sure. So let's drop off the iron, anvil, the bundles we'll keep. We'll drop the music disc, maybe the armor trims. Anything we don't have to have right now is gonna be good to get rid of. We'll bring this just for building blocks. But we're gonna do this old school way. We're not gonna use any beds. Woo, everything's starting to break. That's okay. Here we go. What the? Oh, it's just glitching. All right, we have made it. And let's get out of here and defeat this dragon. Woo! All right. That could have gone so much better. Also could have gone worse, though, so we'll take it. Oh, bucket clutch of our life. Woo! We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! Oh, mercy, that was high. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. All right, Mr. Dragon, please just run into my arrows. I would appreciate not having to do this whole thing again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the last shot to kill the Ender Dragon. I think, at least. If not, this is really awkward, but I think... Come on, come on. There we go. And that is it. We have killed the Ender Dragon. We have conquered the end. And honestly... Oh, shoot. Dang it. I forgot. I forgot. Oh, hold on. This is supposed to be a celebratory moment, sir. Please step back. Do not engage with me. Oh, these flares I've never seen before. Oh, my word. All of you are just a pain in the butt. Please. Thank you. And look at these scrumptious levels. Gotta love this. And then let's get ourselves a wonderful... Where did it go? What the... Oh, there it is. Let's get ourselves a wonderful dragon egg while we're at it. And here we go. We've got ourselves a dragon egg so we can use it for next time. But in the meantime, before we head back straight away, I am wanting to go and get our... There it is. Get ourselves an elytra real quick. We're going to just run and do that after we go home. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go home first and enjoy. And ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We have made all the way back. Obviously, this is not the final place, but if it works here, we have killed the dragon. We have made it to the end and destroyed the terrible Ender Dragon there. And now we can continue on to do bigger and better things. Next episode, we'll probably get ourselves an elytra. We'll actually get mending, and we'll get our villagers all figured out. But man, this is going to be quite the journey that we can actually get officially started on. It feels as though we've done a lot already, but there is so much more to do. So thank you all for joining us on this wonderful episode. Love you all, and I will see you next time.